Cardinals offense has the ball first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Taylor wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
The Cardinals will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will take the field for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if...
There he goes! Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Beasley. Pucks it out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
It's now 2nd and goal.
They'll try to power it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Western Michigan! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. From the gun, the ground game. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Catch in the middle. It's Webster. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
By the tight end.
Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Taylor wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Weatherly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. Shows him the stiff arm. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cardinals are on the move.
Good enough for a first down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Took care of it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Ashley. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14. Ball State 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Robinson. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
He's brought down.
New set of downs after the completion.
First down for the offense.
Taylor wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The short hands, it's Weatherly. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Hunt is in the air on fourth down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking downfield on first down. Caught near the sticks, it's Brooks. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a first down.
On the direct snap, it's Buckley. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To the air, it's Beasley. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown Broncos! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Iowa State delivered the type of thrashing for homecoming games in Ames. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the Big 12. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll run the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plus one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Right down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Got a man, it's Ashley. Turns it on at midfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Quarterback on the keeper. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. He's loose. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short, now set up in a 1st and...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So an 82-yard drive there. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete to the right. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. The give to the fullback. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
You know, this guy's had a big role in the offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Using his legs, it's Ashley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Taylor wants to throw it. They go to the wide receiver screen. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. The kick is on its way. Hauls it in at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Give to the big fullback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the lone back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. finds his man. It's Williams. All right, guys, let's talk a little Western Michigan. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. The Broncos are marching down the field. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on second down. Handoff to the fullback. Nice move to keep running. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking for a man, it's Beasley. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Firing to the right, complete. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Second down coming up.
Run it with the fullback. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The give to the big fullback. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Ashley. It's a fumble. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Oh, they're after him! Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wants to throw. And he was hit just as he and it falls to the turf. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's feels the punt and try to pick up some yards. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Brooks. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here a quick update on a top 15 clash today. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 10 over South Carolina. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that? Turning it on! And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Makes the grab. It's Weatherly. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Taylor wants to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On third down, he drops to throw. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
And the Cardinals will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Jukes his way for more. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his tight end. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Now on second down. Back to throw. It's Beasley. Fires fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Ball State 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Weatherly. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They'll give it to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Keeps looking downfield. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Cardinals will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll send the tight end in motion. Dropping back, it's Beasley. He's got him.
And he threw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
On the run, it's Buckley. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Buckley. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll be brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, give on the inside. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. On the shuffle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Beasley. Got a man. It's Williams. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Complete on the shuffle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw again. Gets it out quickly. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Off play action. He's got an open man. Touchdown Broncos! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Ball State 7.
And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Caught behind the line. It's Ashley. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Cardinals come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Got enough for the first. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Taylor wants to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the fullback. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for space. It's Buckley. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Beasley. Rushes on him. Bought a little time. Lets it go. With the catch, it's Leary. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
First down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Handoff from the gun. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a 4th down looms and decision time for this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brooks. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it on the move. Boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
At the 2-yard line. 4th down coming up.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 10 over Florida. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Presley. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Trying play action. got it in the middle. It's Leary. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Fullback's got it. Runs through the tackle. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down.
On the field goal.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Still on his feet at the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Good enough for a first down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be third and long. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Cardinals send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And after this play, the cake will be baked. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.